Hey Hamish, so right, this is going to talk you through your emails. It is a lot simpler than it sounds, but I just need to give you a bit of sort of background knowledge on servers and how all that kind of stuff works. So, apologies if you know all this already, and I'm teaching you to suck eggs, but it's worth going over just in case you don't, just so what I'm saying is going to make sense. Right, so everything's been migrated over to Cask orders, both your website and your email address, that is. Okay, so it's all on a new dedicated server now. It's super fast, loads faster than 123 Reg. So you know your website's going to load really quick, which is great because on 123 Reg, when I was trying to get it to load, it was going quite sluggish actually. So I think you've done really well out of this, to be honest, and it'll make the site super good, and your customers are going to go on and be able to place orders pretty quickly rather than getting frustrated because it's not loading. And as you've discovered through Equid, it only causes a little bit of friction in the sales process to put people off. So you know that's a winner for you. Okay, so as you can see, you've got webmail.caskorders.co.uk, so you can log into your emails this way. And then I'm going to just show you this and explain how the servers work, and then why we need to back up the emails you've already got on your Mac, and then how to update the various settings. So I'm just going to log in, and it'll take you to this page. So you can set one of these as the default. I think Horde looks alright. So right, so when you log in, this is like your online, mail clients, email clients. Now you might be looking at this like, whoa, where's all my emails gone? Right, don't panic. So your emails still exist, right? They exist in two places. They exist on 123 Reg. If you go into your email and you log in from here, you can basically get your emails, in their web client, or they exist on your iPhone or on Apple Mail. So the reason you need to back up your emails is because come next summer, whenever your hosting package is up for renewal with 123 Reg, and I would put that in your maybe a month or 2 weeks before that's due in your calendar now, to send you an alert just so you don't automatically get rebilled, because you're not going to want to renew that because you're going to be paying Vicus to host it on there from now on. And I can talk you through all that close to the time, but just might be worth putting something in your diary now. Basically, so I'll take Sheffield Brewery Company as an example. So I've still got these emails are still downloaded on my computer, but if I was to delete, I don't know, this one, it would also delete it on the server. Okay, so there's no problem. If I needed to undelete it, if I undeleted it on Apple Mail, it would sync with the server, and I could get my email back. Come next summer, when 123 Reg and they're hosting it, and you move away from that, your emails won't exist on the server. They'll only exist on your computer. So if I was to delete, this email, and that was the case, that email would be in my trash, and then if I emptied my trash, it would be gone forever. Okay, so just to safeguard, before I go on to the next bit, so when we update your settings, basically you'll have an amalgamation of emails that have been downloaded to your phone or your computer, of both the emails that you got thus far with 123 Reg and the emails that you're now receiving through Olam Solutions as a web server, if that makes sense. So basically what we want to do is, just as a backup, basically we just want to make a copy of these and back them up onto your computer, just so that, let's say in a year's time, something, you think, crap, I need to find that email from such and such from last November, you still got a copy of that. Whereas, you don't want to be like, oh, it's gone, disappeared into thin air. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is what 123 Reg suggests you do. I'll send you the link to this on here. So it's got the PC stuff first, and it shows you what to do down here. So we're going to do this first before we then set up update the existing settings, so it's then bringing in your new emails. Now it's on the new server. So what we do in Apple Mail is what we want to do is we want to create a new folder. So you can either do this by going up to where was it? New mailbox. I think you can click the little plus thing down here that you saw, and then when it comes to location, I mean, you could do it on iCloud if you want a cloud version of. You could do this twice. You could click on iCloud and then create a put iCloud backup. So you've got a cloud-based version, and you would see that there. Or you could, in fact, we'll do it on both just to make it extra backed up. But you want to do it on your Mac as well. So we'll call it Mac backup. You can call this whatever you want, Cask orders or something. Then literally all you do is you go to edit and select all, or hit Command and A. Selects all of them, right click, and then copy to. And then we're going to copy the first one to Mac backup. And then we're going to copy the next one to, where was it, iCloud backup. So now if I go on Mac backup, you've got a hard copy of these on your computer now. Now obviously if your computer dies, you know, and you need a new computer, you won't have a hard copy. That's why I think it's probably a good idea if you're Mac based. As they say, once you're Mac, you don't go back. Basically, you know, you can create an iCloud backup, and it will, if you have to have a new computer, you've got a backup. So basically, you're backing up what you've got. That will mitigate any issues you have later on if you have them. So jobs are good on that front. Right, now what we need to do is we need to update the settings in your email. So in order to do that, we go to Accounts, and then we're going to go to in your case it will probably say Cask orders. I'm going to go to this one that says Resound Media, because I don't use this anymore. I'm not part of this organisation, but I'll just for the purposes. Oh, it's a Google account. Maybe that's not a good idea. Okay, I'll just show you through Sheffield Brewery Company. So was it on this one? Let me just get my bearings with this. Hang on. Right, sorry, okay, let me go back again. So, right, you're going to Preferences, you're going to go to your inbox, and then you're going to go to this Server Settings. And then what we want to do is we want to put in here the server settings that I'm sending you. So I'm just going to look those up, so I'll put it in. I'm just going to pause this. Right, as if by magic I brought these up. So at the moment you'll have in here something like Hamish at caskorders.co.uk. You'll have your password. Then you'll probably have IMAP or pop3.123reg.co.uk. And then in this one you'll have a similar looking thing, but this SMTP. So basically what we're doing here is we're going to put in the information from here. So I'm going to just put it in. I'm not going to save this because obviously you know, I don't want to delete my settings, but I'm just showing you for the purposes of. So you put Hamish in, your password 123, whatever your password is. Oh no, sorry, there is a password for this, which I've sent you. It's those funny characters. So you just need to look out for. I think there was I made the mistake that there was a capital I that I thought was a small lowercase l. So you just want to watch out for that. And then you put, so you know, whatever the password is, bunch of numbers, and I'll show you how to change that to something more memorable. And then your host name. So your host name's this bit here. So it's CS Central 110.account server group.com. IMAP settings, what are they? Don't worry about that. Okay, and then username, same again, Hamish at caskorders.co.uk, password 123, and then you're using this same thing. again. Then you hit save, and it should verify it and come up. And then what will happen is it will amalgamate what's already in your inbox and then bring in your new emails. And that's what I meant about you'll still have your old emails and access to your old emails. It's just that those emails, old emails exist on the 123 Reg server, whereas all your new emails coming in exist on this server. So you'll have access to them all. It works the same on your iPhone, to be honest, when you update it. And again, just watch the second video on how to do that. It's dead simple, but it'll be the same vibe there, which is why I think you need to take a backup of your emails on your Mac. And like I say, if you can make an iCloud version, all the better, because you've got it backed up somewhere safe then with your iCloud account. So that's pretty much all there is to that. And then in terms of this, so obviously, you know, I'm sure you've come across stuff like this before. If you want to change your password, literally go up here, passwords and security, put in your new password, save, bam, jobs are good. And so that's it. If you've got any questions, send me a message. I'm not actually, I don't know what day you're watching this. If I'm recording this on Friday, I'm not actually around this weekend. But if worst comes to worst, you can log in. You know, if there's a problem with your email client, if worst comes to worst until Monday, you can log into webmail and send your emails from there. So yeah, got there, and I can now we've moved over the server, I can back on with making the site. It is, like I said, it's a load faster, and having a dedicated server with 2 gig of RAM is a huge step up, and I think it's going to save you a lot of time in the long run. And a lot of heartache taken from me building and making websites for years. It's it can be a real, if it doesn't go smoothly, it just can really do your head in. So hopefully it'll go really smoothly now for you. So yeah, have a good weekend, mate, and I will speak to you soon.